Hello everyone and welcome to Sue's Paper Creations Facebook page. My name is Sue Phillip and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, Victoria, British Columbia. So I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out a couple sneak peeks from our brand new catalogs that are coming up in January. So we've got our mini catalog starting January the 4th alongside with our celebration that runs January 4th to February the 28th. So there is a ton of amazing products in here, and I am right in the middle of my excuse me, my 12 days of sneak peeks. So I have got 12 different videos that I'm going to be doing. So if you don't want to miss any of them, you want to hit that subscribe button. I've also made it easy, and at the end of this video is a playlist called the 12 days of sneak peeks. So if you want to check those out, you'll find the rest of the videos there as I upload them onto my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started today. I'm going to be featuring this Catching Butterflies, which is a super adorable stamp set, and this is one of the celebration offerings in the new celebration brochure. Again, that is going live on January the 4th. So this is something that you could earn for free if you purchase $60 out of any of our catalogs or even our clearance rack. With $60 you get to pick something, and this could be this is one of your options, so you could pick this one if you wanted. So I did match it with another one of our celebration items out of the catalog, and that is these gorgeous, or they're called marvelous because of the gorgeous marbling effect on here, papers. So there is 6 different colors. We have got Flirty Flamingo, we have got Bumblebee, Gorgeous Grape, Coastal Cabana, Basic Gray, and I do believe this is Balmy Blue. And then when you turn them over, let's get the packaging out of there, you have this gorgeous marbled look as well. So for this card, I've already done a couple of them because I wanted to just feature some of the different colors so you guys could see, and different ways that you could lay these down. This one here has the Gorgeous Grape marvelous paper in the background, and I just wanted to play up tone on tone and lots of purple. We're going to do a pink version today. These dies that I'm featuring are from the annual catalog, and they are from the Hippo and Friends. So that die set actually has tons of amazing layering dies that you can use for all sorts of stamping projects. This is another one here. These are from the Hippo and Friends as well. And with this one, I did a little background, no pattern papers, but background and just layered up. And I wanted to stamp some silver butterflies in the background. So I want to do one more so that you can see what this is going to look like in the Flirty Flamingo, and do kind of a little bit of a combination here. So I've got some Flirty Flamingo cardstock that we're going to do for our base. We're going to add our butterflies, and then I decided for the layers to bring in that marvelous paper and add that as a layer onto my card, so you can see that pretty paper as well. Okay, we're going to bring in some gorgeous ribbons, a cute little greeting, and you guys will see what this is going to turn out like. You're going to love it. So we're going to start with the base here and get some embossing done. I have got my Versamark handy, and I have got some silver embossing powder. I always keep my powders in just these Ziploc plastic containers. It makes for really easy cleanup and an easy way to kind of dump your powder back in there without getting it all over your workspace. Okay. Sorry, just had to let in the dog. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to just take this little gathering of butterflies, and I'm going to stamp some in the upper corners. We're going to do some down here. And I'm going to do just a couple over here, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to use the silver powder. I love the silver on the turquoise, but I think the silver will look just as beautiful on the Flirty Flamingo as well, because pink and silver look gorgeous together, and it's going to pop nicely off this color as well. There we go. So I'm excited about all the stuff that's coming out in January. I'm going to be running lots of classes. All my classes are virtual, so check it out on Facebook, that and Sue's Paper Creations. That's usually where I post all of my events coming up, and I will have lots of classes that you can take virtually online. Some of them are just through mailing out kits, and I mail them out all over Canada, and then you join me either for a live Zoom, or you can get a full instructional video, whatever you prefer. But it is a lot of fun. I love the Zooms because one thing COVID has done is it has allowed me to connect with tons of amazing crafting ladies all over Canada, and they have been taking my classes, so it is a lot of fun to be able to pull together everybody across Canada into a virtual classroom where they all get to meet and connect and create together, because that's what this is all about, right? This is why I love to teach and connect with others and do these sort of videos and stuff for everybody, because I can't get enough of it. All right, so I've got my background with my butterflies. This is going to go on here. I'm going to stamp my image now in my Memento Black. So I'm going to be doing some coloring with the Stampin' Blends, and so I want to make sure that this is the ink that I'm using, okay, because it is a water-based ink. Now I'm going to have, I think I'm going to have her kind of running like so. That's really cute, just like that. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another piece here, and I'm actually using the shimmer white, because I love to pull out the shimmer white every once in a while, because it does have, like it says in the name, it has some shimmer that is, it's hard to see and catch in the light, but it has shimmer built right into the paper, so it automatically makes your project look a little bit sparkly before you even start. And then we're going to add some Wink of Stella and some gorgeous iridescent embellishments. It's going to be really pretty. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to pull in, I've got Flirty Flamingo. We're going to keep with our pink theme. Oh, one thing I wanted to do was add, do I have my little baby butterfly? There it is. I want to add one butterfly into the net, just like that. And we're going to color that one, just to add a pop of color in that net. And we are also going to quickly fussy cut that out, because as you can see on the other cards, I want to have that as a little feature that is popped off of the main focal point. Okay, so we're just drawing it kind of into the rest of the card and having it pop up a little bit for dimension. There we go. So it's a nice easy cut, which is nice. I'm going to bring in, I think, a little bit of yellow for that butterfly. Let's see, we'll start with the butterfly, and we're going to do a little bit of some gold and yellow on here, just like that. And we might do just a smidgen of pink in there too. Why not? Just a little bit. Just like that, okay? We'll Wink of Stella that up in a second, and that will look really cool. Now, I'm gonna start with doing the dress here for our adorable little girl. And I'm gonna start with the darker color. So our Stampin' Blends are alcohol base, and they come in a color combo. So you actually get a light and dark of the blends when you buy a color. So in the month of December, I always have a loyalty gift every single month. So anyone who places an order with me over $90, you always get a loyalty gift. And this month, it's usually an embellishment, but I wanted to make it a little more fun because it's December. So if you happen to purchase something using a current host code, which I always have posted on my Facebook page and on my online store, if you use that and it's over $90, then I get notification of any orders. So I will be contacting you and finding out what color of blends that you would like mailed out to you as a little gift. So I'm going in with my light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going over or close to where the dark was, where I first started, because I want to blend that light and dark together. I'm just kind of going over that, and that will start to blend as it dries a little bit. I'm going to use my ivory, and we're going to just do a little skin color here, just like that. Okay. Now, I must say, I wasn't the biggest fan of coloring, but since I have been using the blends more and more for, you know, like coloring these kind of like sketch stamps like this, it makes it so easy, and you don't see the cut, like all of your brush strokes with them, that I can't get enough of it now. A lot of my projects I do coloring with blends because they are so simple to use. There we go. There. Cute. All right, now we're gonna do a little golden hair here. I've got a few different colors. I'm gonna start with, I think, some dark saffron here, and I'm gonna just run a couple highlights. So we're going to do a couple tones of golden in here, just like so, and often kind of underneath hair at the back of your neck there is always a little bit darker, so I'm going to put a little bit more darker there. I'm also going to pull in another kind of yellow color here in a second to add just a little bit more kind of brighter color in there. So this is Daffodil Delight. I'm adding just a little tiny bit of that darker yellow, even more golden color, like so. And then I'm going to blend it all together with the lighter So Saffron. And I'm just going to go over all of them, and it'll kind of blend those colors together, but you'll still be able to see the beautiful highlights that you've done, just like that. Okay, so there is our golden hair. Okay, so now we're going to put this card together. Now, before I glue that down, one thing that I want to add is even a little bit more sparkle. So I'm going to bring in my Wink of Stella. If you are not already a owner of a Wink of Stella, this is like a necessity for your basic kit. All you have to do, it is like, well, it is glimmer in a pen, and you can just go over whatever you want the shine to be. You use the paintbrush. I'm going to just go over some of the highlights in here, not all of them, but some of those brighter highlights, and it adds gorgeous shine and shimmer without having the mess of glitter. So I'm going to hold this up close so you can check that out, and you can see that? See how her dress is sparkling in some of the highlights? So it's not overpowering, but it's quite pretty, and you can actually use your even just your ink pads, press a little bit onto here and you can pick up color and actually color with this as well. And then you can have like sparkly color as you paint things. So there's a couple different ways that you can use it to get the same effect. Okay, now I've got this and this. I'm gonna pull in a little greeting that I've already done. And I've done it on basic gray, and I pulled in white embossing powder. These are the 3 greetings that are in this set. So we've got the You Make My Heart Happy, Collecting Sweet Thoughts of You, and Celebrating Every Beautiful Thing. So I'm going to use this last one for this card, and we're going to get out our glue. We're going to quickly pop this together and add some embellishments. Okay. So let's put that down on the base. I know what I was going to also add some Wink Stella to is our little butterfly in our net. Don't want to forget that, because that's just going to make it pop in the net there. That's perfect. We're going to get ready to attach that. I'm going to put a little bit of ribbon in behind here, and I think I'm going to use this gorgeous gray granite ribbon that is in our annual catalog. So I'm going to pull in some ribbon from the annual catalog, but I wanted to keep kind of like a pink and silver theme. So I'm going to just weave a little bit in behind here. It'll be subtle in the background, but it'll add just a little bit more shine to the card, and pull the silver out for the butterflies. I'm also going to add some Wink Stella onto those butterflies, and you're going to see how just adding the Wink Stella, painting it right over the cardstock itself is going to make that the pink pop a little bit more and highlight the butterflies with some shimmer. So we'll put that there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to weave the ribbon across, but you know what? Before I do that, let's grab that Wink Stella, and I'm going to try not to hit those glue dots, but I'm just going to color in with the shimmer or Wink Stella these little butterflies, because butterfly wings should be a little bit sparkly, I think. Okay, and I will hold this up close so you can see the difference that this makes if you can't already see it. Okay, I think it shows up more because I did this on the turquoise as well, but I think it actually shows up more on the pink. Same with a watermark. If you're just using Versamark, you're stamping something on some colors, it shows up more than others, and it's definitely popping on this Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so I've got my glue dots down there, but I just want to hold that up. Can you see that? So see a little bit of shimmer. I mean, we have the embossing, which has the shine, but we've added the shimmer to the actual butterflies as well. And it just makes them a little bit darker with having that clear ink that's in there on the image as well. All right, let's put across our gray granite ribbon. And again, it's got a little bit of shine in it, which is going to look beautiful in the background. Just trim that up. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to pop this down, and I'm going to put this one down flat. So that's perfect. I just wanted a little hint of it peeking out, just like I've got a little bit of color of ribbon there as well. So that's the perfect amount, and we're going to put that down flat like that. Now you'll have to let me know which color combination you like the best. When I did my original Facebook Live, I do believe this was day 5 of my 12 days of sneak peeks, and it was a toss-up. It really was. It was a toss-up between the two colors. I love the Coastal Cabana. It's such a gorgeous tealy blue color, But it's nice to sometimes have a cool pop of purple. And in the end, I think purple came out ahead just by a little bit. So I'd love to know what you think of the pink as well. Because some people are just, you know, they love pink. It's a beautiful, real kind of girly color. And it would be a sweet little card for a birthday party, a niece, granddaughter, or even a good friend. There. Now we're popping up our net there. Okay, I think we are almost done. I'm going to bring in my greeting and I'm going to bring that over here. I'm going to pull it over and cover up the tip of the foot a little bit so we can have the tail of that ribbon showing as well. And I want it to be the same level as this. So I'm just going to place my dimensions down on the bottom half where it doesn't overlap. So it stays level with our image there. Okay, see that? Perfect. Okay, we need to bring in our Iridescent Rhinestones. These are new and I have used them on quite a few projects. I love them. I love using them with pastels. I just did one with the, what is the paper called? I think it's called Heart Talk, Sweet Talk. And it is a cute one that has lots of pastel colors and some hearts on it. But any pastel colors, these iridescent tones, the rhinestones, they tend to pick up the color. Like they really pick up the pink, and doesn't, you know, it depends on what colors you match them with. But here again, the color kind of bounces off that iridescence, and it draws whatever color out of the paper. Okay, so these ones look more purple, look more blue, or more pink, but they are the same rhinestone, and that's just the way it reflects light. Okay, so there we have got our finished card. And for this one, we've got the Marvelous paper as a layer. We've got Flirty Flamingo as our main color. Here we have got our Coastal Cabana matched with our green. And here we're just all purple, Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. So that is your sneak peek for the Catching Butterflies, which is a very sweet set that again is going to be available starting January the 4th as one of your choices for celebration in 2022. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that sneak peek. Check out all the other sneak peeks that I've already loaded up, and there will be more to come, a total of 12. Okay, so if you don't want to miss those, then just subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified when I load a new one. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Cheers.